Thank you for tuning in to Your Weekly Concern. I'm Taylor Conley.
And I've got concern for you, wholesale.
To start things off, in Japan and Australia, people are taking flights to nowhere. That's right, they are leaving one airport and coming back to the same airport. One flight even sold out in 10 minutes. This 85-minute waste of time also cost up to $575. And what's most concerning is that people actually packed their bags and got them checked in. Did anyone tell them they were just coming right back?
Well, I tried to tell them!
But seriously.
Who are you?
Well, this just in. Terrible news. Justice is dead. Or rather, Supreme Court Justice Ruth Bader Ginsburg is dead.
Recently, there was a UFO sighting in New Jersey. Many people got out of their cars, stopping traffic to take film of the sight. A lot of people were concerned, but most were disappointed to find out it was just a Goodyear blimp. That's all it was.
That's not what I heard.
What did you hear?
Things.
Some weirdo on the internet using Google Maps has found evidence of a 16-meter robot near a UFO storage facility at Area 51. When reached for comment, the robot sent us a lengthy, convincing essay that he's just merely a box and not to worry.
All aboard! It's Choo Choo for Concern!
Toot toot!
I need to clear the air on something. Last week I tested the subtitle guy and spouted a bunch of Murloc gibberish, and apparently he thought I said, "I'll have my railroad." I want to make it clear that I will not have my railroad. But maybe he will?
In Manhattan, Good Samaritans detained a suspect after he had apparently put clamps on the tracks, derailing an uptown A train. He was laughing maniacally as police finally arrived. Boy, this town's really gone to shit with the dogs since Ben Affleck became Batman.
Because apparently it was allowed before, the MTA has formally banned pooping on the subway. But informally, what are you gonna do?
Sticking with the MTA, a machete fight recently broke out on a subway platform, giving even more evidence that 2020 is nothing more than a video game simulation.
Canadians, mostly friendly, except their geese, because their geese are dicks. I don't know what they're up to, but they're planning something because they've been having meetings. Look, here, in a parking lot, at night. Nothing suspicious about that at all, right? Until they invade this beach over here, just causing a scene, not really accomplishing anything yet.
Hundreds of thousands of birds all dropped dead at once when they realized that they were flying over New Mexico.
Ever wanted to get hit in the back with a baseball bat? Then buy this backpack. I'm sure you'll be kicked down the stairs in no time.
Well-known curmudgeon Van Morrison has just put out an album which is 45 minutes of himself complaining about wearing a mask. Kinda reminds us of a pre-COVID time back in March 3rd where he put on a concert with none other than the Grim Reaper himself, Eric Clapton. As for the bastard himself, Clapton was quiet after his huge haul last week. However, he did manage to snag himself two soul singers, Edna Wright from Honeycomb and Pamela Hutchinson from The Emotions, as well as longtime Uriah Heep drummer Lee Kerslake. I'd like to remind everyone that he is going to be on the move soon, so please be careful.
Some nerd from a Catholic organization called Lepanto Institute is calling upon the Archdiocese of Newark to take down my favorite radio station, WSOU. If you don't know, WSOU has been around since '86 and has been attached to a Catholic school called Seton Hall. He made a 15-minute video, mostly dissecting the lyrics of the songs played on said radio station, and hilariously recites them in a monotone voice, like this.
Demon I am, and face I peel. See your skin turned inside out, 'cause gotta have you on my wall.
At the end of the video, Mr. Jesus over here mentions that the diocese won't release the Archbishop's contact info, and then he does, calling upon his followers to call up and ask the Archbishop to take down the radio station. And when I first saw that, I thought, wow, that's kind of rude and aggressive. So, if you'd like to contact Michael Hitchborn, here's how you can do it. Please, leave him a message. I've left him 4 already.
When you have finished recording, you may hang up or press 1 for more options.
Michael, please stop your crusade against WSOU. Keep it on the air. It gives me joy. Love you, bye.
We have a follow-up to last week's mummy story. Apparently, we're still not gonna fuck with him.
Will you stop winking?
Absolutely not.
It's been a busy week for Jesus. The Facebook group Christians Against Dinosaurs are back in the news. This time calling upon this McDonald's in Tucson to take down their monument of, a dinosaur. The group has claimed the responsibility of the removal of 300 dinosaur monuments across the country, trying to make them extinct. This McDonald's is quoted to say that they don't plan on removing Roxy Rex anytime soon, as it's been there since the release of Jurassic Park in '94. One of the head members of the Christians Against Dinosaurs is quoted to say, "It's a conduit of lies and dino porn that are corrupting our children's mind." To which I say, what does porn have anything to do with this?
According to an extremely unreliable source, a man shot his doctor after he made him ejaculate during a prostate exam, earning him this week's award of Most Selfish Lover.
A hoverboard-riding dentist has been sentenced to 12 years in prison for multiple charges, including sedating without consent, removing the wrong tooth, and did I mention he's riding a hoverboard? His list of charges have totaled to 46 misdemeanors and felonies. That's right, this dentist has more charges against him than he has teeth. And hopefully we can sedate him without consent.
British police officers have been getting frustrated when protesters get floppy while being arrested. Quote, "We have asked them to stop being floppy, but when we arrest them and pick them up, they get floppy. I guess floppy times call for floppy measures. Right, Taylor?"
Better call the Special Floppy Forces for this one.
Floppy.
Recently, someone lost their mind when they went to a beach in Wisconsin, and someone else found it in a bag with unidentified currency. The brain did not belong to a human. They speculated that it either belongs to a cat or a pig. And what's most concerning is they couldn't identify the currency.
A pot of orcas just pitched their movie idea. Fuck boats. The pig population has gotten so out of hand in some areas that some have turned into something called super pigs, and monkeys, bears, and groundhogs have all developed a taste for human flesh. On top of all of this, an ice shelf just broke off in the Arctic, which means that none of this matters, and we're all doomed!
Well, thanks for tuning in. See you next week.
We're all gonna die.
Sure are.
Hi, you've reached the voicemail box of Michael Hitchborn, president of the Lepanto Institute. I'm not available at the moment, so please just leave a message, and I will call you back as soon as possible.
Hi, Michael. This is Taylor from YWC. I'm just calling to ask you to end your petition to stop my favorite radio station, WSOU. Brings me a lot of joy, and I would really hate to see it go. Thank you. Goodbye.
More options.
Hi, Michael. Just calling to ask you to take down your petition against WSOU and to please take down your video asking to take down WSOU. Thank you. Bye.
You may hang up or press 1 for more options.
Demon I am in face I feel. See your skin turn inside out, cause gotta have you on my wall. Gotta have you on my wall, cause I want your skull and your petition and your